The bottleneck in long context AI is shifting fast. It's no longer just about fitting more tokens, but about deciding what memory actually deserves to stay alive. One line of work shows you can slash KV cache footprint without wrecking retrieval by making eviction depend on the model's own uncertainty. Another goes even further and learns how to compress cache state itself into something far smaller but still useful. And at the same time, NVIDIA is pushing a more radical direction, a single omnimodal world model that can reason across text, images, video, audio, and action. Let's explore the first paper, Conf KV Confidence Aware, KV Cache Eviction, with mixed precision storage for long horizon LLM. Conf KV is a training-free KV cache manager for long horizon LLM inference that uses the target model's own next token distribution as a real-time confidence signal to decide when to keep a tight or loose. Cache budget then ranks tokens by a mixture of EMA attention mass and recency while protecting the newest context. The system is paired with blockwise online softmax attention, contiguous cache compaction, and mixed FP16, INT8 storage, and its pyramidal variant, ConfKVL, further allocates smaller budgets in deeper layers. Across GPT-2, Qwen 1.4b, OpenAI GPT, OS 2.0b, and Qwen 3.2b, the method stays close to a fixed 512 token sliding window memory footprint while substantially improving quality. On GPT-2, at 2048 generated tokens, it reaches 30.92 perplexity at 52.8 megabytes, and CONF-KV Plus INT8 reaches 31.26 perplexity at 38.7 megabytes versus 34.37 for sliding 512. On needle in a haystack up to 32K tokens, ConfKV achieves 91.4% retrieval accuracy compared with 53.8% for sliding windows and 80.6% for H2O. On 75 Visual Web Arena tasks, it preserves 95.3% of full KV success, while cutting peak memoricals by 2.8 times. A mechanistic ablation shows confidence anticorrelates with KL shift after removing the past 256 tokens, with Pearson R equals -0.77 on GPT-2, supporting the central assumption that low confidence steps are the ones that need more retained context. Let's explore the second paper, Cosmos 3 Omnimodal World Models for Physical AI. NVIDIA's Cosmos 3 is an omnimodal world model family that unifies language, image, video, audio, and action in a single mixture of transformers architecture, with separate autoregressive and diffusion towers sharing multimodal attention and 3D MROP plus absolute temporal modulation. The paper's core claim is that this unified design can replace fragmented VLM, video generation, world simulation, and policy pipelines, and it scales from a 4B edge model to 16B nano and 64B super variants. Cosmos 3 is trained in staged curricula on 24, 2 M reasoner samples, 31, 5 T tokens for Cosmos 3, nano pre-training, and 1786 T tokens for Cosmos 3, super pre-training, then post-trained into specialists such as Cosmos 3, super, text to image, Cosmos 3, super, image to video, and Cosmos 3, nano, policy, droid. On evaluation, Cosmos 3, super, reaches 91.36 on Unigen Bench, 89.3 on Cosmos How text to video, 89.6 on Cosmos How image to video, and 63.4 on Physics IQ video to video with WM reward plus best of N, while Cosmos 3, nano, policy, droid, tops RoboLab with 39.7% success under specific instructions and ranks first on Robo Arena. The infrastructure story is equally central. NVIDIA reports Scylla data processing cut job startup latency from 30-60 minutes to about 5 minutes and delivered a 10 times throughput increase, while training optimizations such as rank synchronous stream selection, selective activation, checkpointing, and torch.compile materially improve throughput on GB200 systems. Let's explore the third paper, Still amortized KV cache compaction in a single forward pass. Still, developed by Basiten, is a perceiver-based KV cache compactor that amortizes synthesis into a single forward pass instead of per-context optimization. For frozen Qwen 3 and Gemma models, it inverse rotates cached keys into a position-free frame, applies per-layer latent cross-attention, and writes compact keys and values that can be reused across inference, including iterative long horizon compaction. On Qwen 3 4b, the canonical compactor uses 256 latent slots and about 50 M parameters, roughly 1% of the base model. And the paper evaluates compression ratios from 8 times to 200 times over 8K to 128K contexts. Still stays on the favorable side of the speed quality frontier. And on the long context ruler grid, it exceeds KV distill by 822 accuracy points in 16 of 18 matched training cells. In freeform summarization, it preserves 94-95% of the full context gain on Helmet Multi, Lexum from 8K to 64K, and wins 300 of 500 pairwise judgments against KV distill on Longbench V1, GovReport, and QMSum at Stock. The paper's main technical message is that learned synthesis, not token selection, makes compact KV state expressive enough to survive extreme compression while remaining practical for repeated inference time use. That's a wrap on today's AI paper highlights. Thanks for watching.